Hi everyone, I'm Holly Ismail, Director of Recruiting here at NCSA, and my tip for today is about unofficial visits. So an unofficial visit is a visit to a college campus that is not paid for by the college program, but by your family. Transportation, food, staying overnight, those kinds of things. The college program can only give you tickets for 3 sporting events under $100. Everything else is paid for by you. So for Division I sports, most sports with the exception of men's and women's basketball and football, unofficial visits can start either August 1st or September 1st of a student athlete's junior year, depending on your sport. Football and men's basketball can take them at any time. And remember that these visits can take place as long as it's not during a dead period. Division I right now is in a dead period because of COVID until January 1st of 2021. But you can still visit campuses, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in just a second. Division II is slightly more relaxed, and Division III and NAIA programs have pretty wide open timelines. So an unofficial visit is something that I highly recommend, that if you're able to do them, but also be careful, to use your time wisely as far as where you visit. Most unofficial visits will be initiated by a college program because they're actively recruiting you. You can certainly inquire and ask the coach to set one up, but if it's not a realistic place for you or a good fit, you could be wasting valuable resources and time where you could be spending it on a campus that makes more sense for you. So an unofficial visit can look very similar to an official visit, things like getting a tour of the campus, the facilities, meeting the training staff, academic advisors, and of course, checking out the dorms. You may watch a game or practice and may even spend an overnight with the team. And if a coach has seen you play enough and feels really good about you during an unofficial visit, they can offer you. Oftentimes, coaches want to see your interest and spend quality time with you before they offer, even if academically and athletically they really like you prior to this. For you, this is a valuable way of getting a good feel for a campus, coaching staff, and a team. But also, of course, you guys make sure that you're prepared for this visit, as you get a chance also to make a good impression on the coaching staff. This is part of that interview process also for a coaching staff, which can really help them in making decisions on who they're going to offer. So some things to consider is how you dress. Be casual and comfortable because you will be walking a lot, but of course still be put together. And how you conduct yourself in the presence of the coach when speaking to them tells them a lot. You've probably been talking on the phone with them already, and now is your chance to show them a little bit more who you are and to let your personality shine through. So be present, attentive, pay attention, show respect and interest when talking, and try to find a good balance, between being yourself, but of course not overstepping boundaries either. And be prepared to ask questions, of course, when you're on campus, things like, will you be able to take any classes that you want? Will you be able to really look at any major that the school offers? Are things going to interfere with that? What's the relationship like with the team and the academic administration? How does the schedule differ through the various seasons? What do those schedules look like? What's the main focus of the training schedule, like the weightlifting, off-season conditioning, those general physical strength information? How would you define team dynamics? What's the general dedication to success on and off the field? And of course, you guys, if you haven't toured certain parts of campus, you can ask them about the dorms, the field, athletic facilities, dining hall, library, things like that. And you certainly can ask to visit anything's not covered on the tour. And remember, you guys, that it is not considered an unofficial visit unless you meet with someone on the coaching staff. So for those of you guys that play sports where you have to wait until your junior year for these visits, or now during this dead period, of course, for Division I, take your own look at college campuses before that. So go and watch teams play, coaches coach. This will help you early on to see what feels good to you and help you to schedule those unofficial and official visits when that time comes. So I hope that this helped you guys today. If you're a coach looking for more information on recruiting and want to schedule recruiting night where I educate about all different aspects in recruiting for your team or maybe your high school, and answer questions from athletes and parents, please visit my link below, and we'll certainly make sure that we reach out to you guys to discuss those details. We have been super busy this fall, but we would absolutely love to add you into our calendar. So have a great night, everybody.